Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Irina, and you're watching Irina Valentina Tarot. This is tarot forecast for the week between 16th and 22nd of February 2026 for amazing Aries. We'll have a look at the overall energy for you guys and some other questions. So let's start. The overall energy for you. What do you need to finish from last week? This week's opportunity, this week's warning, and any help for you. Okay, the overall energy for you guys is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is the card that is telling you about your timing. First of all, pay attention to the timing of whatever you do, whatever you're involved in. It's the card that's telling you that you're almost there, that you are almost at the finish line, but you need more time to actually get to that finish line. If you're working on a certain project and you behind in time, the card is telling you to maybe reorganize something, because bottom of the deck is Seven of Cups, another seven. So pay attention. Maybe it's the number seven of seventh day of the month. Maybe it's going to be due in whatever 7 weeks or something around 7 for you. Also, getting back to Seven of Pentacles, the card that tells you that you are again like almost there. You need patience. You need bring yourself down to earth and try to understand, analyze what went wrong, why you cannot achieve what you planned, by now, why this project is taking that time, that so long time, and so on. So analyze, bring your patience together with you to this journey. And also this card is telling you to look at the to have a long-term view onto something that maybe you were expecting to have a good return on something, and unfortunately it's not happening. So you need to reinvest, or you need to leave it for longer. It's not the time. So it is almost there, but not just yet. You cannot see the results as yet, because everything takes time, and sometimes it takes even longer than we were expecting. So let's have a look at this card. If there is anything that you need to finish from last week in order to move into this week. So we've got Nine of Cups, we've got the Sun, and we've got Knight of Swords. So with these cups, with these cards, we've got here Nine of Cups, the Sun and the Knight of Swords. What you need to finish, if there is something for you, is something to do with your family. Whether it's more like, for me, it's coming as a family question. Maybe you were organizing something with you about your children, and you need to finalize it. You need to make a decision, and you need to rely on your child's abilities. You need to rely on your child's preferences. Go with not what you want, but what your child wants, what he or she needs. And again, look at their interests, their abilities, and so on. Also, if it's not related to the family, to the children, if you might not have children or your children are already grown up, something that happened last week with your either relatives or friends, very close people to you, that they or someone has been to you like as an authority. You were looking up to them, and something happened, something, whether they said something or they behaved in a way that kind of opened your eyes, kind of ruined that that feeling that they were like a father figure or someone who you were looking up to, and then they presented themselves as a normal human being. So if you relate to this kind of situation or feeling, then you need to bring yourself down. You need to earth yourself, ground yourself, because we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We all say different things, and sometimes even don't forget about yourself. You growing up, your understanding changes about the world, about people. So it's time for you to grow up as well, to find something new, to understand something new. Okay, what are this week's opportunities for you? So we've got Justice, we've got Tower, and we've got Five of Pentacles. So with the opportunities for this week, what they could be. If you investing, especially in the property, into the property or into some structural, because Tower is the structure, it's offices, it's building, it's something related to man-made. And if you were looking into investing into something, or maybe selling or doing anything to do with the structure, with the housing, with the property, be mindful this week. Maybe it's not the week to purchase something or to put something on the market. It's not the right timing for you. Also, what other opportunities these cards could tell us about? Justice, the Tower, and Five of Pentacles. Be mindful of your finances. Be mindful of your earnings, your income, how you're spending money. Overall, this week is not a good time for you to spend money. Although, like, we're looking at the opportunities, it's not the warning. The warning is going to be a second, another card. But these cards are telling you that the opportunity there for you not to waste your money, not to waste your energy, not to waste resources that you can increase later on, not this week. Also, with these cards, be mindful with documentations, with anything that you're signing this week, or you will be signing this week. Double check, triple check all the information. Again, if something is related to buildings, property, whatever, offices, money, documentations, be mindful. If you have a chance, postpone it till further, or be very careful when you do, when you signing, when you have to sign anything or need to do anything with the money. Okay, let's have a look at any warnings that this week cards might show you. So we've got Ten of Swords, we've got the Fool, and we've got Empress. So the warnings here could be in relation to, in order to move further, in order to find what you were looking for, you need to finish something, you need to finalize the situation. Ten of Swords, most of the time, telling us to close something that was bothering us a long time. It is a painful process. Maybe you've lost something or someone. Maybe you are, or you were in the financial crisis and you just can't put your head around how to get out of that situation. Maybe you lost someone and you're grieving. So it is time to behave like a fool, change your perspective, behave like a child, maybe find some activities, some hobby, especially if you had something from your childhood, bring it into surface, bring it into your life, that you can find that happiness, you can find that joy, back, to bring that joy back into your life, because that something that is still coming from either previous week or previous months, whatever it is, you need to, like in this card of Fool, in that wheel, you need to put that wheel upside down. You need to change your perspective. You need to come out of that state, because it's not bringing you any good, any joy. So in order to move to something more joyful in your life, you need to close something, you need to put something to an end, you need to bury something, basically, literally. And what can help you to get ready for this week, or go along this week? So we've got King of Wands. Oops, sorry guys, too many cards fell off. So we've got King of Wands, we've got Three of Cups, and we've got High Priestess. Number one, whatever you plan to do, whatever you thinking of achieving, doing this week, keep it more as a secret. You are surrounded by many people, and many people might be interested in how you doing this week. What are you up to? They might see you quite active as well, because King of Wands is telling me that what will help you, to go through this week is being active. Sometimes even literally, physically, you need to do something, go for a run in the morning, go to the gym, go for a walk, clean the house, do something. Also, King of Wands, might tell you to take your life back, to, be a leader again. Use your charisma so that you have that, again, that happiness, that people surrounding you and helping you out. But together with that, you need to keep like a low profile in terms of what you're saying to people, how you're saying to people, and mainly don't tell everything to everyone. Don't be an open book, basically. Have some privacy as well, keep some privacy to yourself, and again, be mindful what you say to people, because sometimes we might tell someone as a secret and then it becomes known to everyone. And last card for you guys is an advice. Aries, advice for you. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles new opportunities, prosperity. It's something new is coming into your life. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. The cards are telling you to look deep down within yourself. If you need help, you need someone's advice who is really professional in that field. Like if you need to find a lawyer, find a lawyer who is professional in that particular, field, in that particular very narrow specification. If you need to find a doctor, you need to find a specific doctor, who is dealing with this particular illness or ailment or whatever it is. So I hope you have a beautiful, amazing, easy week. Please don't forget to click the button like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I would be greatly appreciated to everyone, every single one of you. Exchange that good karma, exchange that good energy. Just simply click the button like. Again, I wish you happiness and joy for this week, 16th to 22nd of February, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.